Hey friends, we're going to create these two little Christmas decor pieces. We're going to be using two of these wooden cutting boards. They're small in size from Hobby Lobby, and then this wonderful rice paper from Decoupage Queen. This is from their new release. So this rice paper comes in a little pack of 4 on the rice paper. I'm going to cut out 2 of the pieces to use here in this project. So right here we're going to come in with my Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster. That's always my go-to for underneath rice papers. And then we're going to use a pink color from Paint Couture, and on one side we'll paint it pink, and also the edges. We'll go ahead and cover the edges with that same pink color. I'm sorry, I did not get the name of that. I have several pink colors in Paint Couture. So this one, we covered one side and then left the other one white. So on top of that pink, I decided we're going to put some gold on the back of here. So I'm using the stencil from Decoupage Queen. And we're going to take an antique gold, I believe it is, from Paint Couture, offloading my stencil brush and just coming in with a little bit of that gold paint, and just one swipe of that should do it. So here we go. It came out beautifully. I did have a little bit of bleeding in a few places, but that's okay. I just wiped it back and then just gave it a dry. And then we're going to come in with my decoupage varnish and glue from Pent Art. And then again, I'm going to take one of those pieces of that rice paper, and we're going to lay that down with my decoupage varnish and glue. And Silky Shine is what I use. They have matte, and I believe they have a shiny one too, but I'm not for sure. So I'm just going to lay that down. I just tap it in on there and smooth it out and give it a quick dry. And of course up here I made 2 slits so that we can trim the edges of it. Just makes it a little bit easier to trim. So we're just going to clean up all the ends. Just clean that paper. Just take that excess off. Make it all nice and pretty, and then we're going to come in and seal it with that same decoupage varnish and glue. Seal it really nicely, and don't forget your edges there. And then this ribbon, I got some satin ribbon off of Amazon. I got a pack of different shades of pink. I knew I'd be doing some pink Christmas crafting this year. I don't know why, I just wanted to do it because I think it's pretty. But anyway, so I'm taking some of this ribbon, and I did have this ornament. I believe these were ornaments from the Hobby Lobby. This had another piece of, it looks like a big piece of I don't know, like a little diamond thing. So anyway, we added it there on the top just for a different look. And then I decided this was too stark white up here, so I took that same pink color. We painted the back and painted that top part there. And then we're going to add our, well, we'll give it a dry first, of course, and then we'll add our bow. I did make this little bow with my small bow dabra, and then add a Totally Dazzled snowflake piece right there. Their snowflake packs are so much fun during Christmas. Right here I'm giving it a little trim. But yeah, I am a top tier ambassador for Totally Dazzled, so go check out my link in my link tree for Totally Dazzled and get a little percentage off there. And then here I decided, it's got like some snow there at the bottom. We're going to use our snow text. You can get that at any craft store. I believe I got mine from Hobby Lobby. So I just took a popsicle stick, dipped it in there, and got a little bit out. And I just used my fingers here, y'all. Just tap that in. And then back here in the back, there is a pink, it's kind of a pink tree back there. It's kind of faded, so I just put a little bit there on that tree as well. And then what we're going to do next is get some fine glitter and just sprinkle it on, and that just made it perfectly perfect. or imperfectly perfect, I guess, but it just gave it a cute little touch. And then here we've got our second one that we're gonna work on. And so this stencil I got from Essential Stencils, and we're gonna use, I think it's antique gold paint. I believe that's what it was. So we're gonna use that same paint we used on the other and just use this stencil here. And then we're gonna give that a dry. Just real quick. There you go. It's so pretty. And then so we're going to flip it over and we will paint this side white because we are going to add our rice paper to this side of the little cutting board. And just paint the edges and give it a dry. And we're going to use this piece. Of course, this had 4 different pictures on this rice paper. We're going to use 2 of them. Again, here I'm using my decoupage varnish and glue in Silky Shine. And we're just going to position our paper and add that on, just like we did the other one. And just smooth that out. And then right here we're going to make our slits. That just makes it easier to trim. And just give that a quick trim all the way around. And then once we finish that, then we will seal it, just like we did the other one with our decoupage varnish and glue. Give that a quick seal. Just make sure all the edges are down as well. And then give it a quick dry. And there you go. So on the back of this, I had this Christmas tree, or this tree casting, and I had it in my stash. So we're going to use it, and we're going to use this really pretty metallic green color from Paint Couture. We're using it and painting this whole tree. It's kind of a shiny metallic. It's just a really pretty green. I forgot the name of it too, but I'm sorry. And then Snow Tex. We're going to use the Snow Tex again. I'm just putting a little on my finger and dabbing that on there and make it look a little snowy. And there you go. How cute is that? That looks good. So we're going to put add this to the back of this cutting board, and then we're going to put that down with our Type Bond, and just spread that on there and add it to the back there, right there on top of that stencil part. How pretty is that? So here we're going to use some Totally Dazzled rhinestones in the color Pink Diamond. And then we're going to use B7000 and our picker pen from Totally Dazzled. Again, you can find my link for Totally Dazzled in my link tree. Yeah, go check out that website. They got so many different color rhinestones as well. So this right here, you're just merely putting some B7000 where you want your rhinestones. Those picker pens work perfect to pick those rhinestones up. And there you go. Look how pretty. They almost look like little ornaments on this tree. And then we added a bow with another snowflake Totally Dazzled piece right there. How cute is that? And then we had that on the other side. We did add another bow on the other side. So cute. I just love it. And then here we're going to add a little Snow Tex to this tree as well. Just kind of dabbing it on. And then I decided, hey, let's try some ice effect. So this ice effect I do use during the Christmas time. It is a Pin Art product. We're just going to add a little bit of that on, and then sprinkle a little bit of, well, I thought we were going to put some, no, I did not. I went with the stickles here. And there you go, y'all. I hope if you're not following me here at Circle Heart Creations, I hope you give me a follow for more inspiration just like this. Bye-bye.